I remember the cold February day when I searched common poisonous household chemicals. That internet search led me to the automobile section of the store where I walked out with a bottle of antifreeze in hand. Sitting in front of this bottle in my home, my mind began to run a pros and cons list of my life. My mind raced with thoughts of my family, my friends, my past, and the future which I did not think was bright enough to continue living. I was not able to control my thoughts. My thoughts were controlling me. I was growing tired of the battle to get out of bed every day. I was tired of pretending to be happy. I was simply tired of my life. I was set on not living a day longer. I believed that this was the only option to my mental illness until I called my father. As I sat there listening to him cry and express the pain his heart was feeling, I began to question my decision. I thought that committing suicide was going to end my pain, but once I really thought about it, I realized I was going to be passing on that pain to everyone that loved me. I was going to be causing them more pain than they could ever imagine. As I thought about my selfish decision I wanted to make, I saw the police lights pull up to the front of my house. The choice of life and death were no longer in my hands that evening. That was almost 4 years ago, and to this day, the bravest thing I have ever done was continuing to live my life when I wanted to die. Life is much different now. I see the brightness in my life, and I'm optimistic about my future. Just like the sun, I rose from the darkness and shine brighter than before. I understand that each day is a privilege, and that I was given this life because I am tough enough to live it. I learned not to let my thoughts control me. I learned to find meaning in my life. I taught myself to change my life every day. I began to give myself the love that I so freely give to other people. I realized that I was worthy of recovery, and looking back on the progress I have made, I am proud, happy, and glad that I did not give up when I thought that that was my only option. I've learned to talk about everything I have gone through. I'm not ashamed of my mental illness and that it got the best of me that day. I have accepted that I have bipolar depression, but I have learned that it does not define me. It is part of me, and it's who I am. I'm the 1 in 5 individuals in the United States with a mental illness. However, I'm not one of the million people that commit suicide every year.